gentlemen. So, guys, today I will be talking about few things that you shouldn't do to your pee. Yeah. So, the first thing is don't measure your pee. Now, if you are someone who has, a small pee, you should be thankful to God. You don't need to be, you don't need to be, but although it is okay to feel bothered about it, but at this moment there is nothing you can do about it. You just grew up and you found out that it was like that. So the only advice I have for you is don't measure your pee. Don't think about how you can satisfy your woman with that size of pee. Hmm? Don't measure it, because the more you keep measuring your pee to see how small it is, the more you get discouraged trying to make love to your woman. And because of this, you might lose confidence on yourself in the other room. So measuring your pee, it is not really advisable. It is one thing you should avoid doing to your pee. Because even if you measure it from now till tomorrow, it is not going to change anything. Now you know that this is your condition. The only way you can help and encourage yourself is to remove your mind. Don't be bothered about it. Yeah, remove your mind from the size. The only thing you should be concentrating on is how to make good love to your woman, even with that size. Hmm? So this is one thing you should avoid doing, because if you want to keep measuring it, oh, I'm bothered. Oh, this is my size. Will this woman be happy with me? If you keep doing that, trust me, the more you do that, the more you will lose confidence in yourself. So measuring your pee, that's measuring your pee, is one thing you should avoid doing to it. It is small, fine, but you can also help yourself by making good love to your partner. Sometimes size does not even matter. The only thing is just know how to make good love to your woman, even with that size. So this is it. Avoid measuring your pee because you want to check how small it is or how big it is. You don't need that. Yeah, so this is one thing you need to avoid. Now, the second thing you should avoid doing to your pee is pulling your pee. That is, you're pulling it to make it longer or to increase in size, because now you know that you have a small pee. You should avoid doing this. Avoid pulling your pee to make it long. Now you know that you fall under the category of guys that has small pee. Now you want to make love to your woman, you're trying to pull it to make it long, to make it increase in size, while trying to make out to your woman. You should avoid doing this also, because it is not healthy for your pee. It is not healthy. Why? Because it damages the muscle and the tissue of your pee. So avoid trying to draw it. That's, you're pulling it to make it long and increase in size. Avoid doing it, because it is not healthy for your pee. This is the second thing you should avoid doing to your pee, men. Yeah. Now the third thing you should never do to your pee is taking of product, taking of enlargement product, things that you would drink. Oh, let me buy this thing and drink to enlarge it. You should avoid doing that, because it is also not healthy for your pee. Now there are some people who tell you see some of these vendors, those people that comes to sell all of these things, they will tell you, if you want to make good love to your woman, buy this product from me, drink it, and you will see how your woman will keep begging you for sex every now and then. See, the truth is, some of these people, they just want to make money. They want to make money. You keep drinking this thing because you want to make love to your woman, you want to enlarge the size of your pee. You keep drinking those products. Now you're drinking those products, you think you're helping yourself, but it might be causing more harm than good to your pee, because those products you're taking, you don't know what it contains. You will see that you will end up creating more problems because you're trying to solve a particular problem. So avoid taking pee. All those products, they'll tell you take pills, take this also pills. You see that your pee will be very big, it will enlarge, it will increase in size. Maybe let's say the first 2 or 3 months or 6 months of taking it, you saw the result, maybe it was good, it was really working. But after that, you might not know the outcome or the how it will end. if you keep taking this product to enlarge your pee. And also, it will make you lose self-confidence in yourself, because it will not seem like if you don't take those products, there is no way you make good love to your woman. Like you are depending on those products to make good love to your partner. Hmm? So that product you're taking is what is making you make good love to your woman. You as a man, you cannot make good love to your woman except you take that. You see, you're losing self-confidence in yourself. So what if the day that the thing finishes, and what if you cannot get that product at that moment? So you can't make good love to your woman. So please avoid taking those products, because those things contain some kind of chemical that are dangerous to your health and the health of your pee. So avoid it. Don't take those products. It is risky. Yeah. So this is it. Taking of products to enlarge your pee is another thing you should avoid doing to your penis, because it is not healthy at all. Yeah. Now the fourth thing you should avoid doing is wearing of tight underwear. Avoid wearing tight underpants. Why? Because when you keep wearing these boxers, those underpants that are really tight, you will see that it will affect the blood flow to your genitals. And because of this, it will also reduce the product of sperm you produce. Sometimes that's why you see that some men are, are impotent because of things like this. And also wearing of too much tight underpants can, cause, cause, let's say, infection because of too much sweating. There is no space for air to enter because the whole place is tight. It will cause infection because of too much sweating in your pubic area. So avoid wearing tight underpants. This is another thing you should avoid doing to your pee. There are boxers that you can wear that are free. Those ones that are free, that when you wear it, even when you're putting your leg, you feel free around your lap. You feel free. There is space. Not the one you wear. You see that the underpart is dragging space with you. So avoid wearing underpants. It is really not healthy because it will affect the blood flow to your genitals. So avoid wearing underpants, tight underpants. Yeah. Now the fifth or the sixth thing you should avoid doing to your pee is overwashing it. Now it is actually a good idea to wash your pee. It is good to keep the place clean, but don't overdo it. When you overwash your pee, let's say after sex, you take your bath. That is why it is good to, it is good to, when you finish having the act with your partner, it is advisable you take your bath, take a shower, rinse it, you'll be clean. But when you overwash it, you're trying to make that place to be clean. Sometimes you use some kind of let's say sponge, or one or two things that you are using to scrub the place because you want to make it clean. The skin on your pee is very, very delicate. So anything that makes you overwash it, don't forget it might cause bruises on your pee. And anything that make you have any form of injury on your pee, it can expose you to STDs. Imagine having sex with somebody that you don't really know. You don't know the person's health status, and you know fully well that you have injury on your pee. You now make out with this person. Don't forget, you don't know the health status of this person. Now, by the time you end up having sex with somebody, when you know that there is injury on your pee because of overwashing it, it can expose you to STDs or even HIV because of that little bruises on it. The skin there is very, very delicate. So when you're washing it, you should be mindful. Be mindful of how you wash it. Don't overwash it. So this is another thing. Don't overwash it because of bruises that it can cause on your pee. Yeah. Now another thing, the sixth or the seventh one is don't use body wash to wash your pee. Why? Because some of these body wash, they contain some kind of strong chemicals. They contain very, very high strong chemical that can affect your pee. So even if you want to do, at least just raise it. You can raise it. You don't necessarily need to use strong soap, or you don't need to break the bank because you want to take care of your pee, you want to go and buy expensive body wash and all of those things to clean it. That's not really necessary. Just use, you can use ordinary water to raise it, or even mild, just mild soap to just wash it, and that will be okay. So these are some of the things you should never do to your pee because of the health of your pee. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope this is helpful. Please do well to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like, share, comment, and see you in my next one.